Shalom, first foremost, all praises to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, HaKadash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, Shalom, to the hopeful elect. This is Brother Arake coming back with a lesson, and let's go back to the chat, okay? And I want to speak about how the Agent Smith phenomenon is a real thing, man. You know, it's a Satan be switching from fucking body to body, bro. Okay, 1 minute he's messing with you, then you're able to, free, make that spirit free from you, and boom, you notice it attaches to your co-workers or your employer or your family members, and it's just constant harassment, bro. Okay, by Satan, which the scripture also say, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil, as a roaring lion, seeketh about whom he may devour. So it's the Agent Smith phenomenon. So let's go to the chat. What was that? Just give me a moment, man. Scribe Agent Smith phenomenon. Let's see if it's able to grasp it. Well, this is not what I was searching for, but maybe you can. There's also some understanding that can be taken from here. So it says the Agent Smith phenomenon refers to a pattern observed in depersonalization or dissociation, where a person perceives others, especially people they know, as somehow unreal, artificial, or subtly replaced. Yeah, no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that that demon hops on them. This concept takes its name from Agent Smith, the villain in the Matrix film series, who can copy himself into anyone. You see, in the simulated world. In the movie, ordinary people suddenly become Agent Smith. So hey, that's the demon. That's the demon. Hops on these different people, man. Okay. Maintaining their appearance but losing their personality, effectively becoming imposters. So of course, they're not going to lose their self, as in who they are and what they know and stuff like that, but you're just gonna see right through them that, hey, this is fucking Satan, messing with you, okay, and that the person is being possessed in being possessed, okay. It's more so about being possessed. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's not really spot on what the chat was speaking on here, because this is going into yeah. Yeah, often associated with schizophrenia, brain injury, or neurodegenerative disease. So it's trying to, but it's not giving the full picture, because what it's really about is about them damn demons, man. Okay, and it might be, for example, what happened just with me. when you have the intention to do something related to this truth. What I really notice about is reading the scriptures. I notice it's not easy to start reading scriptures, to pick up the Bible and start reading. Okay, so first you gotta, battle them demons, you get all these distractions. Hey, let me do this, hey, let me do that, hey, let me do this. So then when you finally decide, hey, I'm just fucking read. Then, couple of minutes into reading, I get a fucking phone call, man, that I have to answer. Okay? And then it's another distraction. Okay? So, hey, this is what we're battling with, so hey, we just gotta endure, man. Okay, and not only that, but in the midst of all these distractions, we still have to remain efficient, okay, effective. Okay, we cannot care about all these distractions and different things, trying to these hindrances. Okay, even Apostle Paul, he wanted to go to, I believe, to Ephesus, but he got hindered. Something happened. Yet he wanted to go to Thessalonica. Wherefore we would have come unto you, even I, Paul, once again, but Satan hindered us. So, it may be that they just had to, participate in some matters elsewhere and wasn't able to go. Just some BS came up, that you have to, deal with, So these things are not the heaviest of things, that you're being distracted. I would say more heavier is, you're really getting plagued by these demons, with them fucked up thoughts and shit like that. But it can also be that, you're trying to concentrate and read, and then, demons just, pushing some fucked up thoughts. Okay? But this is something that you need to, grow in this truth. But if you're all the time being hindered and distracted, is you're not gonna grow unless you gonna fight through that and still do what you gotta do. Okay? Because we have certain duties in this truth. We have to keep on growing, we have to keep on learning, increasing. Okay? The scriptures say that he that believeth on me, as the scripture has said, out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water. Okay, Yahweh Shai said this. So it means that, constantly and constantly you gotta stay improving and increasing in this truth, okay, in the knowledge. Okay, so you have to keep on watching videos, you have to keep on, making lessons, you have to keep on studying the history, the Greek and the Hebrew. You have to, keep on reading the Bible. Okay, so even though there's these distractions and hindrances, you have to say, hey, fuck it. Okay, it took 15 minutes of me. It took 30 minutes. Okay, it took 1 hour. Okay, fuck it. Let's continue. So you have to really persist in this truth to be able to grow, and it's all about growth. Okay, so don't get discouraged by these different distractions and then just start doing something completely else. But just accept that it's part of what we signed up for, and move on. Okay, so I'm gonna cut the video short. I'm continue reading, going to begin now. I'm gonna be able to keep on reading, and I'll get these chapters in, and it's on to the next one. Shalom.